Alright, hello class. We're going to do a little bit more Photoshop here. We're pretty much just going to finish this. I've sort of added all the elements I'm going to add for this week's assignment. There's still going to be other weeks of learning Photoshop, but this is a good place to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this ready for printing, and to do that I'm going to crop. So I'm going to come up to my crop tool here and click it, and we see we've got these lines here. And you might start, obviously we did this siding space to get trees and perspective lines and all these other things, but you can crop that down. Right, you can go over. I'm snapping to the midpoint of the image there, but that's okay. And I can pull it in. And you could craft this, and instead I'm going to hit enter or double click or something like that. But I don't have to end it there. The reality is I don't need to go on the angle of my original perspective, and I think there's too much in the foreground here. So I'm gonna come up a lot in here, and some people use this rules of 3 to help set it, and that sort of helps. But landscape drawings often look nice, and so I'm going to pull that in to make sure I've got that in, this way, and I can look to say, okay, is this set right? I could decide to pull this off a little bit more if I wanted to. I actually like it probably set about there. I'll just trim off a little bit. Arguably, I would argue that I don't quite have enough on the top, and I might even pull this up and I could replace the sky if I wanted to. But I say, you know what, that's a nice composition there, so I'll double click and get that set in this way, and I'll save my image, and you can save yours. You don't need to watch me save it, but I'll save it and you can print it out for class. And that was your first go at Photoshop, and we really sort of came a long way. If we really just look at what we had here, we had all of these things I can turn off just to show where we started at, should you not remember. That's what we started with. And we turn that into that. Not too bad for some simple Photoshop work. Alright, good luck, and I'll see you next week.